Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you what I'm going to make today with these lovely toggle clasps that I got from NBeads. They are stunning. They are so beautiful. So I am going to make a bracelet, just a strung bracelet, and I have to show you the whole pile of stuff they sent me. This is pretty incredible. So I'm still like kind of stunned and playing with them. And I've been doing some other kind of crazy stuff. So somebody mentioned about Orchid and Opal has a video about so many ways to use a toggle clasp that are not necessarily the way they were intended. So earrings and stuff like that. So I actually have a bunch of videos that I'm going to be doing. One of the things I'm going to do is create a bracelet with the toggle clasp. And let me see if I have, yeah, I do. So I've added a pinch bail on the one side of it, and then the other side, and then I will put loops and maybe some beaded beaded chain to go with it. So I have to find some nice incredible beads to go with that. It's going to look amazing. So let me put that there. The other thing I have to show you, so this is a work in progress, and if you see my hands, I have some glue on my hands. There's a reason for that. I've been playing with these guys. So these are really inexpensive teardrops that I got from AliExpress, and I just glued them in. Now I had to work on that because the glue that I was using was getting on the stone. So, but that's definitely something that would look amazing, and these would look amazing as earrings or a pendant, or it could be turned into a bracelet too, because if you see there's a little gap there between that you could do a wire wrap of some sort. So yeah, so I'm going to do those. And one more thing to show you. Look at this. Oh, isn't this crazy? This is a 8mm chaton. And what I did was I had an organza bag. So I cut a bit of the organza bag and glued it to the back, and then glued the chaton inside, and the orange just looks amazing with this. Let me make sure that's in focus here. There. So this is the one I haven't cut off yet. So I just glued it to the. So again, you can make earrings out of these, whatever. It's kind of endless. So thank you so much for that suggestion. You're definitely going to see a bunch of stuff coming up. And so let's do this one here. This is the idea, is to do the spacers and the barrel beads. And the barrel beads are amazing. They have that iridescent rainbow look. Yeah, so I have so much fun doing stuff with NBeads. I'd like to challenge myself, so sometimes what I do is I try and find items that are, you see some people do collaborations and they'll pick like a variety of stuff, which is fine. I've done that too. But I mean, at this point, I think it'd be interesting to get something really different and try and challenge myself and see what I come up with. And my brain has been going a mile a minute because I'm so excited about doing these. And I've got a few projects on the go. So I did manage to finish the bead work on the 2 bunny rabbits, and I am gonna do a video on how to put the backing on. I just took that off, now put it on. So I will show you how to do that and do the reveal, the gender reveal. There, so let's measure this. I think what we'll do is maybe 7 inches we should go for. So let's get my ruler here. So there is 4, so at least 3 more inches. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know depending on where you are, if you're in Florida, you're probably enjoying the spring weather. But other parts of the country are still in spring, or sorry, in winter. I went for a walk on Monday with my wife. It was Heritage Day or Family Day. It's a different name depending on what province you're in. And I said to my wife, like, I'm not from Nova Scotia, so I'm not familiar with the weather. Now I've been here for 20 years. I kind of know, but I was being a bit delusional where I was like, just tell me there's not going to be any more storms. So I said to her, do you think we'll have much more snow? She says, oh, we'll have a handful. I'm like, oh, I hate your answers. What is a handful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't want 5 more storms. Guess what we're having this weekend? A major storm, snowstorm. Oh, like, oh. So I've been doing spring cleaning in hopes that it was gonna happen sooner than later. And so I've been doing some spring cleaning. So today we worked in the basement. Jen, my wife, just put in a new water heater. And of course the basement was a mess because we had like, so this is just under 7. It's 6 3/4. I think I'm gonna leave it at that because I feel like once I start adding things, it's gonna creep up, and I don't want it to get into the 8 zone. So I am gonna let me think where I want to go with this. So I kind of want to do one of these at each end, but we also need something. Oh, and we're going to put, I kind of wanted to put one of these as well at each end. So then we can attach that to that. So we'll need a jump ring, and this can go directly onto here. Okay, so let me start. I'm going to put a wire guardian. So when we were working in the basement, we have, we're avid cyclists, so we had a bunch of bikes, and I have a trainer, so you put your bike in the trainer, and the wheel, you can get the wheel to go around. So I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So I was thinking, you know, now that the basement's clean, I might as well. And I forgot to put my jump ring on. My crimp bead. Okay, let's get the crimp beads out. So it is probably 11 at night now. It's 12 at night. And I'm doing videos because I love it so much. I'm just a crazy gal. I don't know why I put 4 out. It's an omen. I think I'm gonna be here all night making videos. See, I have bipolar disorder and it's very seasonal. So I have a feeling, don't tell my wife. I don't know if these are gonna be too small. Let's just wait on those ones. Okay, so let's get the crimp bead on there. So I have a feeling that maybe my mood is being elevated from the idea of, we've had some really nice sunny days and mornings, and I find that when the sun is out, even though I have blinds on the window, it wakes me up, and it of course starts at about 5 in the morning as the sun rises and wakes me up. And I usually, go to the bathroom and go back to bed. But yeah, it's been making a difference. But it'll be here soon enough. Trying to get my crimp bead there. Through that. I can tell I'm tired when I start doing kind of messed up things here. Okay, so let's get our, I'm gonna enlarge this so you can actually see what I'm doing. So super simple. We've got our wire guardian on there, and then we'll put it through the bead here. And I'm actually gonna pull it up this way because I don't want to use the other part of the wire. Okay, like that. And you can always like squeeze the wire guardian together. And I kind of put it on there to cover that it's actually not gold wire, and I'm using a 7-strand wire. I don't think you need anything more than that. So let's and I think I'm just gonna flatten it. I really like the look of the flattened crimp bead. The good ones are really nice. I'm just gonna get this first here. Yeah, the good ones, and I get them from BB from Beadalon there. So you see how it creates that. I like that look. So let me cut the end off here. Just make sure you cut the right one. And if that's sharp, you can cut it right down. And it always seems to be kind of sharp by the time you get it to that point. Because that is not going anywhere. There. Nice and tight, everything. So now, even if, you can kind of, kind of goes with that. So let's take a look at what it looks like on this side. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Okay, so let's attach. I'm just wondering, because we want this to fit through easily, so I'm wondering if we put a couple of jump rings to extend that. And yeah. So get my other tools. Okay. Okay. So I have 2 friend mail to do, and I'm hoping to do them tonight, so you'll see them. Depending on where you are and what time zone, you may be awake and seeing it. If this is going to go in there. There. And then we'll put the clasp in this part here. There. That should work really nicely. That. Let's bring this down again so you can see what it's going to look like. Oh yeah, this is really nice. So you're basically making a piece of chain, so it'll give it lots of space. I love it, love it. Okay, let's go to the other side, and I think we're gonna take this one off and put this one here. Like that. And our crimp bead. And our wire guardian. Pull through. And this closed jump ring. And I think we'll add a bit of chain on, well, the links of the other. Let's close this up a bit. There. And pull that through. Okay. Now we'll get our jump ring. And I think we'll pull this out a bit because we need to give this some space, especially with these barrels. They really get tight if you don't have. Okay, so there's our crimp bead. Put the other end of your wire through crimp bead. There we go. And this is what happens when you thread, like pull your wire through when it's on the wire guardian. It curls it. Okay, so let's make sure it's a bit loose, yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna pull that nice and tight there. Hang on to that. And then I'm gonna pull that up and squeeze, just like that. Then we'll cut this off. I'm gonna see if I can cut this one off too. I want to make sure it's not poking anybody. There. Okay. We'll need those. And so let's, I think these are what we added. So I think we'll do the same 3 and one of those. Yeah, I think I'll do 3 and 3. And then this way, if this goes to somebody who has a smaller wrist, they can take some of these jump rings off and then it will still fit. Just a little more. I'm gonna put this guy on first. That's lovely. Oh. Okay. So I also have a video to do on the shibori ribbon. So I made one more attempt and I re-watched Susan from Turtle Soup Beads, and I felt like I was being a detective. There's a lot of information she's giving and it seems straightforward, and of course clearly it wasn't straightforward because I've watched that video many times and thought I'm gonna do that, and it didn't turn out the same. But anyway, so I watched it very carefully and kind of read between the lines and tried it again. It went a lot smoother. I also took, I can't remember, and I apologize, I can't remember your name that you commented on the video about using salt for rayon, and actually the video for the RIT company, or it might be for some other fabric company, they talk about and they show you exactly, you know, how much salt to put in and stuff. So I did do the salt method and it seemed to work a lot better. And so I'm ready to reveal that. So maybe the next video I'll clear off my table. I don't want anything to get dirty, so this is amazing. Look at that. Okay, that fits in lovely. Look at look at that. This is incredible. So let me try it on my wrist and see. Now this is going to be way too big for me, but I have very teeny tiny. I'm going to have to measure this. This looks way too big. But look at that. That is amazing. Let me measure this out again. So this is like 9. Oh, you know, I guess I didn't think that was that much, these jump rings and stuff. Let me see how much they are. So 2 inches on that side and 1 inch. So there's like 3 inches extra when it should have been 1/2 inch. So that's why it's so big. So I will adjust that to a smaller. I'll just restring it. Take a few. I can do that right now actually. So let me see. This is this is like almost 10 inches. How did I do that? Okay. So let me see. I want it to be 7.5. So we need to take off 1, 2.5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beads. Like there'll be no beads left on it. So let's do this side first. Okay. 4, 8. Let's try 8 and see what that gives us. So look at, there's barely any beads. I don't get it. Actually, this is making more sense, but yeah, it's because I added those extensions. Because now that I'm looking at it, this is, so this will be a 7. So let's cut this off. There. Actually save the wire guard. Let me see if I can pop that off. Oh, it's all messed up. Okay, we'll use a new one. Okay, save this. Put this here. And a crimp bead. And we need a wire guard. There. I'm going to enlarge this for you. And the reason why I'm adjusting this too is because I'm up to, I don't know, 725 videos, and there's no way I could wear all those bracelets. So I like to make them. If there's any bracelets that you're interested in having, please let me know, and if you want to buy it, or if there's, I don't know, suggestions for giveaway, whatever, I could do giveaway of old bracelets, but I don't know if that's even interesting. But you know, it's funny thing too though, because some of them are original designs that when I go to look at, I get a bit overwhelmed because I don't want to get rid of any of them, but at some level it's like, again, I'm in the spring cleaning, I might as well take advantage of it now, because there. So let's let's measure this correctly. Perfect. It's yeah, it's like kind of 7.5. Sorry, I'm just off screen here. So it's kind of 7.5. So this will actually probably fit me perfectly. Yeah. So it probably could have been bigger, because this, I think part of it is too is I should have measured it on the mandrel, because I am using these barrel beads. It will change how they fit. So that is lovely. Let's take a look at that. There. So you could wear this to the front too, because it's so gorgeous, like incredible. So there you go. There is this lovely, simple, strong bracelet with this incredible toggle clasp from NBeads. They are beautiful. Look at that. There we go. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you in the next video, and definitely check in the description. I will have the links and the coupon code as well. So the coupon code is Emma04, and it's for $5 off a minimum order of $40, and it's valid for a year. So if you're making multiple orders, I do have coupon codes Emma01, 02, 03, and 04. So they'll, if you haven't used them, they'll be valid. And I think they're all within a year, so they should still work. So there you go. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. And these nice and ta-da!